Welcome back. Now we're discussing why is it that there are so many husband snatchers, if you can call them that. Yeah. And if you ever visit Kilimani Moms and a lot of other sites and Facebook pages, you will notice that these mpango za kando, they are really terrorizing Kenyan wives. Yeah. Terrorize is the only word I can use. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Now, one of the reasons why I'm doing this recording is that one of you asked me to focus more on relationship stories. They said they find my relationship stories interesting. I don't know what they meant by that, but I really value my subscribers to the channel, and I do everything in my power to ensure that they get the content they're looking for when they come to this particular channel. Yeah, so that's why I'm here doing this story. That's why I'm here briefly away from hard politics. Yeah, but anyway, on to it. Now, from my long experience, my advice to women: stay away from the husbands of your friends. Okay, just avoid them like the plague. Yeah, and keep your distance always. Okay, why? Because there's a very simple reason, and it comes from human psychology and human nature. As humans, we desire what we cannot have. That's a fact. Human nature is such that what is available is boring. What can easily be obtained is boring. But what is untouchable, what cannot be gotten, yeah, what you cannot have, yeah, the tendency, if you're not careful, is that you'll develop a very big desire, an obsession, yeah, to get that which you cannot have. And somebody's husband naturally falls into this category, yeah. You know that is a no-no, and that is why your heart desires that no-no. It's as simple as that. It's not that these husbands are that good, that dashing, that handsome, that irresistible. No, yeah, it is just the fickle human heart, yeah, fickle human nature that gets us into trouble a lot of times, yeah. Now, the other thing that normally happens, yeah, and this has a lot to do with relationships between women. You know, relationships between women are very complicated, yeah. Men may not understand this, but women listening to this will know exactly what I'm talking about. A vast majority of friendships between women, even very close friendships, are fake. Women tend to envy each other a lot. Yeah, why does she have that and I don't have? She doesn't deserve a good husband like that. She doesn't deserve somebody ugly like that. She doesn't deserve somebody as handsome as that. Yeah, after all, I'm better than her. She's so ugly. Of course, this is what's going on inside the woman's mind. Of course, she never speaks it out. Yeah, but this is what she's thinking. Yeah, I have a good shape, and that woman is shaped like a drum. How can she get such a man? She knows nothing. If that man never lands in my bed, nitamzungusha mpaka achanganyikiwe. And so on and so forth. Yeah. Now the same applies to men. Yeah. Many men desire their best friends' wives. Yeah. Or other people's wives. Okay. They're not interested in the many single women around. They prefer mke wenyewe. Now, of course, men are wired very differently from the way women are wired, yeah? But still, they desire what they cannot have. That's a basic human instinct. It's a basic human folly, yeah, to desire what you cannot have. And top on the list is somebody's wife, okay? Now, of course, you've got to also take into consideration the fact that many women who are married are very vulnerable to any romantic approaches from a man outside the marriage. Yeah, they're very vulnerable. And this is for a simple reason, okay? You have been married for a number of years. Your husband has stopped looking at you. Yeah, in fact, he ignores you mostly. Now, this is very unfortunate and indeed dangerous in most marriages, Because women were created to be loved. Women were created to feel desired. Yeah. So when you reach that point, you're still fairly young, yeah, and you're being ignored, you're not desired, you're not loved, and then another man comes along and cheats you, yeah, starts telling how beautiful you are, yeah, drawing attention to you, giving you attention. It's a trap which is very easy to fall into. And the biggest culprit in all this is social media, yeah. Technology has just brought along chaos, yeah, because what happens is that previously, when technology was not there, when social media was not there, the opportunity to meet was very limited. You would have to wait for a party. You would have to wait for Christmas. Yeah, before technology, most of these stories of the other woman, unfaithfulness in marriages, they all used to happen around Christmas time. Yeah, because this was the time when people are social, they meet so and so, their social gatherings, etc., etc. But now with technology, it's Christmas every day. You're a bored housewife, yeah. You post a photograph of yourself just when you've come from the salon, yeah, and you choose that dress that shows off your cleavage. Gosh, you're going to have a problem. Men will come out of the woodwork, whether you're married or not. In fact, if you're married, the better. Oh gosh, this world was just crazy. And like in the case of Kilimani moms, you also meet other ladies. You share, things, and then slowly by slowly, they start telling you, oh, I'm married, yeah. You become close, you start visiting them, you actually meet them, and you meet their husband. Oh. And then you know what happens, yeah? Very sad. It is sad because in this new world order, if I can call it that, yeah, there are too many homes with major issues, yeah, and others have just divorced. Now, in all this drama, guess who suffers most? It's not the husband, it's not the wife, it's the poor children, yeah. And we need really to pay attention to that, because we are bringing up a future generation full of all kinds of psychological issues brought about by unstable homes. Yeah, homes where a marriage is in chaos, homes where you see your mom bringing in a man when your dad is on safari. It happens. And you think the children are very young, yeah, but this man comes into the house, starts caressing you, and dad is not in. And the kids wonder, what's going on here? Yeah? You think that your kid is 4 or 5 years old, they won't know what's happening? Kids are much more intelligent than you think. But sadly, back to my point, what happens is the people who suffer the most are our children. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.